Yeah, we're going to start it off right. We've got the shakshuka in the oven as well. Coffee and no 5 o'clock alarm for the first time in, what's that, like 7 days? We're about to hit the road, finally getting out of here at 8:30, gone. Oh, well, it's more like 10 to 9 now. We've got a stunner of a weekend in for us, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, lots of sun.
We're going somewhere really hot, almost too hot.
Yep.
Goodbye, Ararat. Jacob just called it Ballarat, offending all people from Ararat, I'm sure.
That's okay. Are we going there?
Yeah. Then right there. I worked at that hospital for a week up there. It's a while ago.
Oh, yep.
Are you videoing?
Looks like a find. Tell me about this place, Britt.
Bananas. And Fiona married a man from there for a brief period.
Claim to fame.
Well, Mum always says that they have the highest pub to people ratio in Australia, but I'm not sure if that's true.
Oh, well, we're standing by a pub that looks like a pub down there. There's some pubs back down this way.
It's Charlton. Nana grew up here, and I don't know anything about it.
This creams for a late lunch.
Covering all the food groups.
Yeah, I know, pretty bad. So you've got a cool story about this, huh, Britt?
That when Nana left school when she was, I think, 12 or 13, and the Nanas cried. Not the Nanas.
The Nanas cried.
The nuns cried when Nana left school. She was a good student.
Still here.
She had to make money to feed everyone else.
This is the house Britt's Nana grew up in.
10 of them, I think, two parents.
Yep. Well, it's not tiny.
No, it's not. Neither did that.
So your great-grandpa used to work here, right?
On the silos, but more interesting for Jacob is that he used to work on the train.
This is one you can go up and have a look in the cab as well. It's Wycheproof,
Yep,
where Britt's pa is from.
sort of.
For
Nearby.
the longest time, I thought it was called Wycheproof because they slur it together so quickly.
Well, we mostly just say witch and then don't say anything else.
I bet this statue here is all about the king of Wycheproof. No, the king of the mountain, I don't know. The Wycheproof man. So you've got to run up to the top of the world's smallest mountain with a sack of grain on your back and the fastest wins. So this is most of the op shop haul from today. There's a couple of other... No, there's a few more like kitchen knickknacks that I left in the car because it seemed a bit pointless. So what's this white thing, Britt?
So a jumper.
And you've got another green cardigan there.
Jacob won.
Mustard yellow. So I found this Daft Punk band shirt from American Apparel. So it was made in LA in not sweatshop conditions. So I decided whoever bought this must have paid an unreasonable amount of money for that. So I'm sure it's a good quality shirt. And I found the Punk Goes Pop 4 album, which I'm going to listen to in the car for a little bit, but I was thinking I might send it to Ryan for his birthday tomorrow. And what are these coasters, Britt?
They're river boats on the Murray. And we need coasters, and I don't hate them.
Yeah.
So, the end.
I found a Settlers of Catan game for $2 as well.
Let's see.
It's a pretty good find. And Britt found this blue jersey. Do you want to tell me more about this blue jersey?
So it's a really fancy jersey. It's 100% natural fibres, half wool, half cashmere. Still had the tag on it. It was $230, and I was so excited. And then I put it on. It was too big, so I had to see if it would fit Jacob, and it fit him perfectly. So now he has a really nice jumper that he paid it was $9 for everything in that shop, so he paid like nothing for it.
Yeah, it's a rod and gun. Also, in other news, our tyre picked up this nail on the way here, and we almost had a disaster in the back tyre there. But we managed to get it to the mechanic just before he closed, and he sorted it out for us. Been hanging out for this all day, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So when in Rome, do as the Romans, right? So we got a pub meal here at the Royal Mail in Wycheproof. Got our breakfast together before we hit the road. Managed to find some boiling water for coffee, and I brought some bread with us as well, so there were some spreads for us to put on up here, which is super useful.
And we found photos of Pa on the wall in the footy section of the pub, so that was good.
Yep. Very old members of Brit's family. In the pub, they've got all the photos from the premieres of Wycheproof.
I think we're the Dillon family's in about half of them.
Yep. So Wycheproof is the town that has the train line going straight through the middle of it. Sometimes you can catch a steam train and it'll come and drop you off in the middle of Wycheproof. Britt, you've got one more guess at what this might be. That's much better. This is the view from the top of Mount Wycheproof. Yep, all 43 metres. Australia is so flat. I think whoever's made this sculpture made it out of spikes from the train track.
We're on the road.
Up to 110 kilometres an hour.
Yeah, Jake is way too excited about this. Hopefully I survive today.
In Australia they have silo art. Just like the one in Finesford. Looks a bit like a mirage.
That's going to be a really pretty one, I reckon.
It's another pretty cool one. Gonna be a scorcher today. It's not even 10 o'clock and I bet it's like 25 degrees or something. Just bought some cute little jars of honey from here in Sea Lake in Tyrrell. It's a cool looking mural as well. Little steam railway here just outside of Mildura. Unfortunately, operations suspended until further notice. Disappointing. Shopping district is pretty quiet, isn't it, Britt?
It wasn't an hour ago, but yeah.
Oh, it was still pretty quiet. It's pretty bustling down by the restaurants though.
Yeah.
Doing some gin tastings here at the Fossey's distillery. It's very hot today, so this is good gin and tonic weather. Beans. Right down here on the Murray River. Going for a bit of a walk. Yep, over on the other side of the river there is New South Wales, which doesn't have all these quarantine measures at the moment.
Yeah, but we're not exactly doing it hard.
No, I know. I accidentally left the hotel just moments ago without my mask.
He was very embarrassed.
That is New South Wales over there. You must never go there. More trains. Built in 1922. No climbing on the train, Brett. We got to our breakfast spot, Bilk Milk, before it opens. Good job, Jacob. Pretty good shout, Letitia. Britt doesn't like eating with a knife and fork out of a bowl, though. Where are we at, Britt?
Woodsy's Gem Shop.
I've always liked Tiger Eye. I thought it was such a cool rock. Been trying some wines. So this is number 2, but they don't open till 12, so waiting outside for a couple moments. Getting some throwbacks to Dunedin in the background there with Shaka Khan. So what are you drinking there, Britt?
Fruit something.
A fruit thingy.
Good on a hot day.
Yeah. Now I've got a spicy chili pineapple. That's it. It's getting pretty dusty now in Mildura. Hot and dusty. This is a desert, right? I have to work tomorrow in a hotel room. Yeah, not ideal. This is all the space that I have to work in.
Jacob, you're on holiday.
All my students will see this hotel room bed behind me and they'll be like, "Where are you, Jacob?" We're out for breakfast before I have to start teaching. Sad face. It's happening again. Brit's got a bowl for her knife and fork.
Okay.
Escaped. Got a bit of a gap so I can squeeze in some op shopping. I've managed to get out again.
He's living the hard life. Drink's still in the fridge.
Oh yeah, I was thinking maybe opening one. I thought about it yesterday, but I was so full from dinner. Where are we? What are we doing?
Are we drinking wine?
Yep. This is Sunraysia. Yep. Lots of wineries from around the place. Got some stuff to try. All in all, a pretty good Monday afternoon. A book and a view and a drink. Where are we at? Seoul. We got the beer. Got some chicken.
Got some tofu.
It's the end. We start the big track back to Warrnambool.
It'll only be 6 hours plus.
Goodbye, Mildura.
Driving and driving and driving.
Yep. This is 110 kilometre an hour zone again.
You're a little too excited by this. This area is known as Victoria's Great Desert. Check it out.
There are many, many solar farms through this area here. You can see it through the trees. Maybe, hopefully.
You can't really see the solar farm, but it goes on and on and on. Still can't really see it though. Jacob really wants me to film this solar farm, but every time I try, we hit a hill.
Getting the fast. No breakfast this morning. Gotta hit the road. I almost found another merino cashmere jersey, except it was a few sizes too big.
Extra.
Yeah. Unfortunately fortunately it was purple, but unfortunately it was way too big. Yeah, everything seemed much longer in those days. I guess I wasn't really used to the crazy distances between places in Australia. Just travelling alongside the Grampians. A big clearing here amongst the eucalyptus forest. All the driving done. Now for some wine and cheese and something easy. The holiday is over. The 5 o'clock alarms are back in our lives.
Pretty sad.
We finally got some more paper towels the other day so I can clean up these jars. Got quite a stack of them amassing on the dishes side. There's no Indian grocer here in Warrnambool, so when we found like 3 of them in Mildura, we went a bit ham. First time in ages, packing the car up to go to Portland to teach guitar and ukulele. What did you do today, Britt?
I worked 14 whole hours.
Yeah, nice job. That sounds very legal.
There's nothing like finishing your work at 4:01 and checking your messages to a desperate message. Would you come down to ED and work a few hours?
Yeah, it's been a slow day today as well. Just out in Portland for most of the afternoon.